I love going to the movies, which means I've been to a lot of different movie theaters. I make it a point to go to the very nice ones, but today I'm going to be testing out 1-star reviews at movie theaters. The only rule of this challenge is before I leave, I have to leave a 5-star review. Also, before we get into my experience, 95% of you guys who watch these videos aren't subscribed, so if you do enjoy this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Both don't waste any more time. Let's get into it.
The first theater we're at is Regal Waterford Lakes. But our first review is from Caitlin L. She said, "This place is dirty, smells funny, is old, outdated. Just save yourself the heartache and go to the good movie theater in Disney Springs. Seriously, it smells like pee. The sound in the theater keeps messing up and cutting in and out. The seats were dirty and this place is just run down."
Okay, I walked in, I got my ticket, and it doesn't smell like piss yet.
Jim T says, "The Regal at Waterford Lakes is in such bad shape that I'll never go back there to see a movie. The men's bathroom is not clean and very nasty, period. The carpets are stained and this place needs to be cleaned up." I don't know why I added an accent to him. I feel like Jim is just, a traveler. He's a foreigner for sure.
I can't confirm the bathroom smells like piss, but that makes sense. I think the best way to do a piss test smell is to compare the inside of the bathroom to the outside. Okay, it smells like carpet, honestly. We've adjusted the piss, the smell, and the men's bathroom isn't bad, but also like rogue Skittles for some reason.
Amy S's 1-star review says, "The theater smells like urine and the seats are stained and ripped. The cup holders are filthy with cake on grime and the armrests are sticky.
Okay, I just checked my seat. It is a little dirty, but it's not that bad for a normal theater."
And our final review, Lauren W. Her 1-star review says, "They don't soundproof their theaters. Fair outside super loud, ruining movie experience, and laughed when I asked if they could do anything about it."
Okay, so there's not much. I mean, the soundproofing isn't bad in every theater. There's a massive theater that plays trailers. And then, okay, so I'm at a theater right now. I bet you that the door is just open. Yep, exactly. The door is literally just open. I think if they closed all the doors, it would be fine.
Overall, I think it's safe to say we busted most of these reviews.
So here's what I thought.
All right, we're at Theater 2 AMC Altamont, and these reviews get absolutely insane. The first one is from Michael A. He says, "Avoid this cinema at all costs. It's poorly run and hires the cheapest read juvenile help available. Poorly staffed and must be run by monkeys. The entire theater should go under a reboot into the current era. A cleaning would be nice." 1 star. And basically in the same boat, Sherry K with 1 star said, "What a disaster, and the movie hasn't even started yet. The line for snacks was over 15 minutes long. Then the self-serve pop machines were out of ice. Only 3 people working behind the snack counter as the line wrapped around almost to the door. These are absolutely absurd."
Can I do just a regular popcorn, please? And then can I also get a water cup, please? Thank you so much, man.
The second one, I will put on screen for you to read. I'm not reading all of that. But this third one is by far the craziest one. Rebecca M, 1 star, says, "Do not eat the popcorn here. My friend had a negative experience at this theater eating the popcorn and got extremely sick. We had to take her to the ER and the doctors ruled her sickness as food poisoning from popcorn." The fourth review is from Whisper M, 1 star. "Absolutely furious with my experience from beginning to end. There was a Patreon that had a loud full-on conversation there my entire movie. Another man decided to walk up 3 flights to the top corner of the auditorium, the end of my row, and take out his member to pee in his cup." I wouldn't know. I don't know if I could test. I mean, I'll check, but that's the most I could do.
Okay, the popcorn was not that bad, guys. Again, it's just average theater popcorn. She probably just got a bad batch, but come on, like that's not 1 star. I just checked my movie theater. Luckily, no one was peeing in there. I'm so glad.
All right, you guys, we're at theater number 3. This is Regal Oviedo Mall, and there are some absolutely insane reviews at this place. All right, guys, we're heading into the theater right now, and I will say I've been to this theater before, and from the outside, it's actually like a cool retro-esque movie theater, as you guys can see. I actually think it has the most like cool decorations out of a lot of my local movie theaters. Firstly, Pat R, 1 star. This theater is an awful experience every time. The Sarku chicken in the food court is the only decent thing about this mall. The workers are shit stains. There's a big ass alien water bug crawling around in the theaters. There's also roaches and bed bugs lurking under the chairs and in the theater. Also, the theater that we were in, Auditorium 15, smelled like Badussi. I would advise anyone to go anywhere else to watch a new movie except the Oviedo Mall. I don't know what a water bug is, and I don't really want to find out. And I also have never spelled Badussi, but we'll find out what that is too. Next review, Jennifer G. She says, 1 star. This theater is outdated and dirty. The AC never seems to be working properly, and the escalator and elevator have both been broken for the past 2 times we've been there.
Also, the escalators to go down, they're working. They are very dirty though, but they are all working.
It's working to get up as well.
These are cleaner for sure.
The second review by Aaron M actually has 2 parts, but starts off 1 star. This place has an awful service and is filthy. There is a giant water bug, again, in the theater, and it smelled of mildew. The employees are also rude and it's incredibly understaffed. There was a giant effing water bug in our theater. Everything about this place is shit. The workers are ass. Dude wanted all of our IDs individually and only one of us had our IDs, so we had to go out, get our IDs, and come back in, and the dude wasn't even on shift anymore. That's just unfortunate.
Okay, so I didn't get to record much of my interaction, but as you can see, I did talk to a lady. She did tear my little thing. And now, yes, they are understaffed because normally they have a person like standing right back there to check tickets. I had to go to guest services, which wasn't that bad. I just walked right up, went to guest services, and they were super nice about it. She was like, oh, we're understaffed, and sorry about that. Like, sorry that you had to come all the way over here. It literally is not that far of a walk. Normally, I would go to concessions, or like really, I mean, if you're really about that life, you can just sneak in to a movie because there's no one checking. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this place is dead. So this is a mall, if you guys didn't know. There's a bunch of stores down there. And this is a mall, but it smells pretty good. Also, I do have to note, I didn't get ID'd, but they did ask for my Regal Unlimited, which didn't really make sense to me because if I have my physical ticket, I have to scan my Unlimited anyway, so I don't know why they did that.
And the final 1 star review of this entire video, Marissa C. 1 star. My son bought his movie ticket and proceeded to buy a refillable drink. When we went to go get some napkins, he accidentally threw out his ticket, but still kept his receipt. After doing so, a worker came up to them and asked for the tickets, but he said he only had the receipts and provided it. After doing so, the worker said that there wasn't enough and kicked them out of the theater.
Okay, so I got my ticket and my receipt. Also, now that I'm in the theater and they've checked me in, I'm gonna throw away my ticket to see if they kick me out, and I'll keep the receipt. I did get theater 15, so I'm gonna walk in. Hopefully it does not smell like Badussi. I just walked in. I'm gonna walk out for a sec so I can talk. I have 2 amazing things to report. Firstly, it does not smell bad in there at all. It smells actually really, really fresh, like a watery fresh, which I like. And secondly, it was cold as hell in there, aka why I brought a jacket. Now it's time to check the seats, which is my personal biggest gripe with this place. So, kind of scared.